Today we will talk on new materials and technologies used in building construction. There are a large number of materials and technologies which are available in construction sector. Prefab and industrial materials though are being given preference nowadays to save time and cost, particularly for mass housing. Wherever labor is costly, technologies which use mechanization are being preferred. We will discuss some of the materials and technologies which are not very new but still not being adopted widely in the country. Some of the materials and technologies what we can discuss are use of EPS blocks, stamped finished concrete, dry stone cladding, autoclave aerated concrete blocks, cool roof technology, anchoring, post-tension slab technology, precast building component and specialized formwork like tunnel formwork, aluminium formwork, etc. Recycled C&D waste materials, self-compacting concrete, GFRC blocks, solid surface engineered composite material, acoustic paneling and false ceiling. Let us talk first EPS block, which are also called GEOFOAM blocks. They are lightweight, density as low as 11 to 46 kg per cubic meter. They can be cut easily, but these are to be covered with RCC small concrete or RCC or concrete and then wire mesh. Good for making steps, particularly in existing buildings, as the load of the or self weight of such material is very less. Floor can also be raised with this material because of their light weight, particularly on upper floors. And then if they are being used, then construction is faster. See here in one of the building these have been used. You can see how the steps have been prepared with these blocks, and then even cutting has been done for the utility services, and then over that wire mesh has been placed, and then concreting has been done, and finally flooring has been done. And these EPS blocks are also used as sandwich panels in walls for mass housing construction. Can be used for formwork also, which can stay in place, and then they also provide insulation in the buildings. Let us talk about stamped finished concrete. With this type of concrete, desired colors and patterns can be achieved, like of bricks, tiles, stones, etc. The process includes preparation of subgrade, placing of forms, providing reinforcement for stability, then the concreting, and then screeding and finishing the concrete, and then applying color and stamping the concrete using desired molds for the patterns and the colors. This is stamped finished concrete. Here also you can see this is outside concrete. Here also the stamped finished concrete can be seen. Let us talk about dry cladding. Cladding we use maybe with stone or tiles. They provide aesthetic look, then it is easier to install them, and gap between wall surface and cladding is there because of the frame, and that has insulation effect in the building. Then quality of supporting structure is very vital, as after cladding is done, this is not visible, and hence we should be careful during maintenance stage and should see that they are not falling down. And particularly surface on which this cladding is done, that should take the load of the cladding. This is the granite stone which has been used for the dry cladding. You can see how the fixing arrangement has been done. See here the fixing arrangement as how it has been done. Here this, you see this, both sides this is get inserted, and then this becomes a key on the upper stone and the lower stone, and this is the final finish you can see. Then we will talk about AAC block, autoclaved aerated concrete blocks. They have low density, about 550 to 650 kg per cubic meter. It means less than water, and they are available in large size block also. When used, they have less joints. They have uniformity because of industrial manufacturing. Quality is good, but they are to be soaked before laying, otherwise it has been observed that at some places cracks appear. Let us talk about cool roof technology. We know that when surface is a reflective surface, then the heat will be reflected, and that is the principle. And there are a large number of paints available, which when they are used on the roof surface, then reflection, a lot of reflection is there. But then there is a view also which is opposite to the concept, that whatever heat is reflected, that goes to the atmosphere, and which reaches the temperature of the atmosphere. But certainly this reduces the heat load inside the buildings. Anchoring, basic principle used in the anchoring system is friction, keying or bonding. Sometimes a combination of them is also used. There are two types of anchors, mechanical anchors and chemical anchors. Mechanical anchors work on friction and keying principle, while chemical anchors work on bonding principle. Chemical anchors can be used in brick masonry or where the strength is low, and mechanical anchors can be used in RCC or good quality of CC. This is recommended for use in rehabilitation and retrofitting of structures in original works, as well as for rehabilitation. In original works, even for suspending canopies, steel beam fixing pipes, railings, grills, modular toilets, cubicles, etc. And wherever we have forgotten or some mistake has occurred for the reinforcement, this can be used. Anchoring provides durability and avoids generation of C&D waste. You can see canopy has been fixed on this building, and here also it is being fixed in these blocks. And then this chemical anchors you can see here, and this has been done for seismic retrofitting of the buildings. Post tension slab we can discuss. More headroom is available for services because in PT slabs beams are not there. Thinner slabs and lighter structures are there, and this reduce cracking and deflections, reduced story height, hence more stories can be accommodated in same height of the buildings. Rapid construction, economy in construction. If the large modules are there, then quality is ensured because of specialization, and this is suitable for large spans. Here this building has, it is PT slab has been used. See, you can see the beams are not there, so large headroom is available, and this is how this is done. Now let us talk about recycled C&D waste materials. They like manufactured sand, stone dust, etc. that is widely used. Then recycled sand is also available from C&D waste, And now there are C&D waste plants from which recycled sand is available, recycled aggregates are available, and recycled concrete aggregates are available, and finally screened soil. Recycled aggregates means that is a mix of brick aggregates, concrete aggregates, stone aggregates, I mean to say, and everything. And then in recycled concrete aggregates, only concrete aggregates are there. Therefore, if the manufacturing of blocks or bricks or tiles or anything is being done with recycled aggregates, then quality is to be ensured. Otherwise, that can be used as road sub-base. And large number of blocks, bricks, tiles, curb stones, interlocking blocks, etc. are being manufactured now from C&D recycled waste material, and as I have told, if they are manufactured from RCA, then quality is normally good, and if from RA, then quality needs to be ensured. These are the blocks which are being done in Burari plants, New Delhi, and these also blocks from C&D waste material. And then nowadays SCC self-compacting concrete is widely used. This does not require compaction and normally used as a high-performance concrete in post-tension slab, monolithic construction, etc. But what is required is that more and more use of SCCs needs to be done once it is economized, particularly when in the columns where, because of the high concentration of steel at the junctions, so this use of SCC can be increased. Then fiberglass can be used in many applications, particularly architectural applications wherever required on facade, so that provides better aesthetics. Then let us talk about GFRC blocks for cladding. They can be manufactured in desired shape, and they are weather resistant and can be painted if required, but they are to be fixed on framework, hence there is a gap between the substrate and the GFRC cladding, and that provides insulation effect, and that is made from waste material, but it look is good, and as a substitute of stone, this can be used. See here, GFRC block solid has been used in the cladding here, and even here you can see. Then a solid surface engineered composite material is there, which provides seamless joints, and therefore in many applications they can be used in washrooms, in tabletops, in offices, etc. So this should be used, and because this should be used more and more, except that there should not be any. They don't provide resistance to materials like knife and all that. So scratching should not be done here. Otherwise, that material is good and it can be used as a top material. Paneling and false ceiling, tongues and groove joints are there. Large number of false ceiling and paneling materials are available, like tone false ceiling and paneling, and that gives acoustic properties, and also save the time. And this is cloud false ceiling, normally used. Here also false ceiling, good false ceiling, and even on for the acoustic, these different arrangements can be used on walls. Another thing that we should provide technology like trenchless technology for passing the utility services, and also there is a need to provide service trenches in all the cities, in all the towns, even in existing one, and certainly in new campuses where all the services are taken through service trenches, so that maintenance is easier, and we do not cut or excavate the ground many times for services. And even if we provide service trenches, Then advantage is that we can have extra space so that in future all the services can be taken from there. The maintenance, particularly maintenance, becomes very easy, and anytime wherever services are to be changed, they can be changed easily, and they do not provide large inconveniences to the users. So this technology should be adopted in all construction. Thanks for attending. KM Soni. I am KM Soni. It is retired CPWD. Thanks a lot.